All right, good afternoon on this dreary Saturday. We're gonna knock out a good old randomizer seed. At least, we're gonna give it our shot. I mean, this is just an open 7, so we should be fine. Uh, all right, we're not gonna waste much time. Let's just dive into this right now and see if anything good happens to us. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Let's actually remember to open the chest. Ooh, early glove. That's interesting. Alright, let's do our usual get money, and then we'll route this back around. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's check Uncle real quick, just to not leave something important there if there is. And then we'll head over to the village after we do this. Okay, I actually will grab that just in case. Getting a little magic is not bad to start. Okay. Nothing but garbage there. And let's see what we got here. Alright. That'll stop me from having a farm early on. That's good. Heart container. Ooh. Nice. Got the 50-50. Red crystal, blue pendant. Red crystal at Hera, blue pendant at Desert, regular crystal at Eastern. Red, blue, regular. There we go. I might as well just see if I get a couple more bombs in passing, but I'm not going to sweat it if they're not here. Alright, we got one more. Five is pretty good going into the village. That's kind of funny that the 10 bomb's sitting there, but we're not going to get it. Burna. Not required by any stretch of the imagination, but not necessarily a bad item to get if I happen to be in the area. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to make some pretty quick work of the village. So we don't have the farm bombs or anything. The trio. Boo. Isn't that vanilla? Don't you get arrows in there? I kind of forget. Been a long time since I've done all the vanilla checks. An S word. Oh. Okay, so this seed's telling me to probably do Eastern early. Especially if a fire source shows up, because that just makes it free. Da, da. Da, da. Vamos. Vamos is pretty nice. Ooh, money. Okay, good. So that puts Zora in logic already. I guess we gotta go back down and talk to Sick Kid real quick. We're here. We might as well just do it. And then we could go up to the Lost Woods and probably want to make sure we route on the back of Escape. Alright, extra bombs is good. Not important, but it's good. Oh, very cool. What are you guys going to be, what am I doing? Like, it's not entrance rando. What are you, going to be doing, today? Anything specific? Bottling? Cool, cool. Yeah, right. The monotonous chore. What is being bottled? Ooh, look at the mirror. Okay, so question mark. That's always a good thing to bottle. This is interesting because I can sequence break Death Mountain and do Hera, and I can also do Eastern. Well, Hera might not be possible if the big key is locked in the basement right now, but okay, that's just a piece of heart. Logic is for bitches. Well, I still have not practiced Hera Pot, and that's my fault, and it's really something I should do. But other than that, you're right. You're absolutely right. I like how I'm picking up the bush, even though I actually have a sword. That sounds fun. Refund. Ew. Oh. Oh. Hmm. I don't know how much I like that. Instantly finds cape. Let's go south first, because I could kind of do this pretty quickly. Nice. Stouts are good. I know, I might have to pick up some drinking again. No, I've never been heavy. But they do sound good right now. Okay, we don't need that. Let's go for some big item locations here. I'm getting all these bomb refunds. It's so good. Okay. Okay. What the hell was that? Look at all the bombs. Right? That's alright. We get a refill in here, right? Probably. Shit. Oh, hey, look at that. We can run. Why is it always Aga? Why? Oh, I'm gonna kill myself by running into pickles. Now to be fair, I don't have the lamp. That would be the last piece of the puzzle. But it'll probably show up soon. But if it does, I'm also more likely to do Eastern first because I can clear it, so why not? And I could also technically clear Hera, so why not? Like, those aren't necessarily bad plays if I can actually clear the dungeons, right? So, I guess I should have probably done Zora plays, but I'm more curious about... I didn't want to go here. I'm thinking I'm going to do Front of Escape. Well, no, maybe I don't do Escape right away, because I could do that and route it in... I don't know what I want to do. Let's check Saha. Of course, I'm abandoning Agina like any good runner does. We just got the blue boomerang. We just found the red boomerang, so that's great. Yeah, so I'm not getting too excited about the Aga play until the lamp's in my hand, which could happen any moment, but... Oh, I don't even... Stop it. Swamp Palace is green. I say I don't even need to bomb this. I also have Bonk Rocks we can check. Wow, look at all that trash. And honestly, with what I have, I should be able to clear out Eastern. Oh, that was dumb. I got caught on that ledge. So let's find out if the lamp's in here, because that would just be really fun. Or Flute, because then that would just logically get me on Death Mountain. Yeah, I mean, like, I could clear out the back room without having a fire source. I'm good enough to do that at this point, so we're just going to do it. It's a crystal. It makes sense. And look at that. It's even giving me more hearts to make it tolerable. We do have to do this room a slightly long way, like original way, but that's okay. Okay. That was pointless. It starts out with a lot of, like, here's how you do a lot of stuff. It's really cool because it's different. It's very different. Like, everything's very, like, it's back in an era where Pokemon showed up and basically the people were afraid of them. So they don't know what to do with them. They don't really have any information on them. So when you're completing the Pokedex, you're, like... really completing it so that they could research and understand. Yeah, so like, for example, there's not that many, like, there's a handful of Pokemon in the very beginning that I've encountered, and in order to truly unlock the Pokedex, you might need to capture several of them, or you might need to defeat, there it is, You might need to defeat... So this play was a really good idea. You might need to defeat several of them or see certain moves be done several times, which I think you could even perform them yourself in accounts. And then what happens is you end up getting different, like, almost like a score, basically, for that entry of the Pokedex. And then when you finally get to a certain score, then it's considered complete. And the more you complete it, then the better off a lot of other things are. So it's... And, like, what'll happen is if you can actually... You'll find one... And by the way, imagine a little less Pokemon density than... Okay. Can we... Let's not die. I can get the fairies in a minute. Imagine a little less Pokemon density than Scarlet and Violet, but a completely smooth running game. Like, it's definitely much better. In terms of how it looks and stuff. But basically... You can find a Pokemon in there, and you could press one of the buttons, and it'll just tell you, here are the different things that you want to do in order to enhance your Pokedex with this. So you can actually, like, you just know what to do. Like, it might be like, oh, if I just defeat 2 more, then I go up to the next level of this. Or if I just capture 1 more of them, then it's enough information. The other thing that's a little bit weird about it is... There's I know it's everyone's favorite in the game, but there's a crafting mechanism to it. So because it's in older times, Pokeballs are kind of like crafted by a couple different things. So you can still buy them, but you can also just find the ingredients and make them yourself. And I just did the first, like, level of what I had to do, and so I can actually craft the next level Pokeball. Well, that's kind of... the joke. It's yeah, and so I can actually craft Pokeballs and also craft look at all the bombs, potions and stuff like that. So it's neat. It's a lot more story-driven, I think, and that's going to be the way it is, and that's a fine. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, they are classified as RPGs anyway. I know. Well, I mean, oh, hold on. Let me say it so that you'll appreciate it more. It has a lot of lore. Yeah, I thought you would appreciate that. It has a lot of lore. But think of it this way. It's almost like you're making the lore. Because, like, your research is going to basically be creating, like, the first true Pokedex, more or less. Like, that's how it feels like. So it's just much simpler times. And I'm getting used to some of the nuances and stuff with it. Because you could still engage in battles, but what happens is, so, like, the Pokemon in the wild, if they get angry and they want to come after you, they literally charge you, the human. And then you can actually get damaged and pass out. And I don't know what happens when you pass out. I'm assuming it's just kind of someone rescues you or whatever. But what you could do with Pokemon that you can't... Because you could just throw a Pokeball and try and catch one. Just like automatically. Without engaging it in battle. But if that doesn't work, then you might need to engage it in battle. And so in order to do that, you literally just throw a Pokeball that contains one of your 6 Pokemon in your party at it. And it starts a battle. Oh, that's interesting. So, hey Austin, how are you? So yeah, it's definitely a thing. All right, man. Thanks for popping in, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm doing well, Austin. Just kind of doing my thing here. Oh, I need to look inside this spec rock before I just not do it and bypass it and see if it's something good. Another piece of heart. How many do I have? Okay, I don't need... I'll get the one on top, so they'll give me another heart container. Might as well get our Dark World info while we're here. Oh, Ice Palace is that. And then... Okay, so Mire. And then the rest are regular crystals. Cool. Alright. Well, we could do Hera, so let's see what's in here. Alright, well, maybe we could skip the basement. That'd be kind of nice. Alright. Guess we'll find out. Alright, so there are 2 items in here. That. Alright. That's the last thing I wanted to see was the small key. That might mean the basement's required. Let's find out if there is anything in the big chest. Alright, that's one item. We can hope that the last one's on the boss, and if it is, we can leave here. All right. I guess we're going in the basement. Whatever. We could probably just save and quit out of the basement unless we get like a hammer or book that lets us do more up on the mountain, or a hook shot, I guess, for that matter. More than likely, this is going to be crap, and I might just do the Agaplay. But then again, that doesn't make sense because I don't have a Moon Pearl. So maybe I don't bother with the Agaplay. Well, I could do the... I have Escape to do yet, too, though. There we go. I have so many garbage things I could do right now. Because we have Agina, the Mushroom Turn-In, Zora. And, like, those are all bad because they're kind of one-off things unless I do the Fake Flipper. The Fake Flipper doesn't even help me because I don't have Moon Pearl. And then there's really Escape. So Escape's got the best density. So I'm thinking I do Escape. And then, honestly, I don't know. Interesting. Either that or I at least do both items with the mushroom and then going to... because I guess the boots makes this a little bit better. I could turn in the mushroom and then do Zora. And then I could do Escape. Alright. Let's do this. Give you that. Find out if this turns into anything good. No, but we'll take it. I could have bought a blue potion if I wanted to, but then I'd have no money left over, so we'll wait on that. The flute has to show up at some point because Myers required. Get out of here. Oh, that was fine. I could have just stuck with it. Jerk. Whoops. I, like, forgot for a second where I was going. And how did that fireball not hit me? Oh, whatever. I paid for it. I earned it. Alright. I think we're going to do the front of escape and just do Aga. And if we don't see the Moon Pearl in escape, then maybe it's just on the pyramid. We're just going to take that risk. So we'll just do Dark Cross right away. And then we'll head to the cell. And we know it's all items because we already got the small key and the map. But it's one of those weird things like, oh, Aga's required, but we do have 2 crystals done. So, I mean, it could be worse. At least it certainly looks like Aga's required. We're not even 100% sure. Maybe the hammer and the Moon Pearl could both be in here, I guess. Or another glove could be in here. Okay, that changes things possibly. We're looking for a Moon Pearl, and we might not need to do Aga. That's really interesting. This also technically gets me access to the other side of Death Mountain, so I might have to go up there. I might do that before an Aga play, honestly. Because I have access to Paradox. That makes a lot of sense. So I might just save and quit after doing Zelda Cell if the Moon Pearl's not here. And go up and do Paradox. Alright, Blue Mail's a decent consolation prize. Alright, what do we got? Okay. So I say we go back up the mountain. So I mean, the correct play would have been to go into escape right after doing Eastern. But we didn't know that. And then coming up here afterwards would have routed in more on the mountain. So, if the Moon Pearl's here, then we avoid the Aga play. If it's not, we might still need to do it. It kept on walking. Come on, do the thing. Stop doing that. Okay, 300 bucks there. Let's do spiral first. I thought that it would be electrified. It was not. Alright. I'm on Paradox Cave. Save me. Okay, not there. A book? Well, okay, this is stupid because it's going to make me check desert. Red mail already. What the hell's that? So, yes, ether tablet is possibility. I guess I should probably just... Okay, just for the lulls, let's get ether tablet out of the way, and then we're going to go down and do the desert area because I could check Agina's cave, which I've been holding off on. And now it could be down there too. And this could be a complete wild goose chase. It could be just making me do all sorts of stupid shit. But I'm willing to entertain it. Oh, God. Why does it do this to me? This game is so awful sometimes. Make me run everywhere. Might help if I actually kept the mirror out so I could do this first. Alright. Is it here? No. Alright. Can't do Bombos tablet until we get proper Dark World access, but we can check this, and we can check inside desert and on the ledge. Desert's also beatable, isn't it? So, I mean, if something ends up being on Landmo, I guess that means I can actually do it. I don't know if I want to, but I can. Okay, so that was not the answer. That's good. The flute's there. So the book's required to get the flute. That's crazy. Okay. So you have to dip in the desert no matter what because of that. This seed's really an interesting set of logic conundrum puzzles here. Alright, well, this is good. This will make it a little bit easier to get around, too, for sure. Alright. So there's going to be a key of some sort over here. Alright, the small, so we'll have to go back. Alright. So if we're lucky, there's an item and the big key over here, which might let us clean up the whole front, which would be kind of cool. And not have to do Lambo for an item. But if the compass is over here, then guaranteed Lambo's got an item. Damn it. So now I feel like I have to kill it. Okay. Aga not required. So I might leave that item then on Lambo and hope that we don't need it, but I'm going to go grab this flute. So all of this runaround that I did was completely required, and I'm glad that I did it this way. The only thing I could have done to clean it up more is if I would have done the escape before going into... before going to Death Mountain the first time. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to activate this flute, and we are going to go into... I'm going to grab... You know what? Just for the hell of it, we're going to grab Burno too, because why not? It's right there. But we're going to go, and we could do Thieves Town pretty nicely, so we're going to just knock that out. Get in there. Oh my god. There we go. I totally had the wrong thing selected. Okay. Whoops. Enjoy the music. And that was definitely a sure why not thing. And now let's go to the Dark Village and let's kill ourselves a thief. Okay, so the good thing is we can actually start here at Thieves Town, work our way over to Pod, Pod Speedable, and that's a lot of item checks just to knock out. I should probably also just take a peek at the Northern Dark World stuff here real quick too, before I dive into Thieves, because I could get the item at Bumper Ledge, Graveyard Ledge, and also King's Tomb right now with what I have, so it wouldn't be bad just to check on those. Lots of money here. So maybe we'll just dash up and do that before we dive in. It won't take that long. Okay. Alright, not super good. Pieces of heart. Always great to keep on finding just that. Alright. This is gonna be one of those seeds where I'm like, I should have just never checked overworld stuff and just keep on doing dungeons because it's all there. That's what it's feeling like. Alright, we don't need that. Let's go to Thieves. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. 4 items in here. What do we got? Item 1, garbage. Thank you, game. Ooh, just missed the fireball that time. Item 2, garbage. So far, so good. Okay. Three items in the front, and they're all bad. Well, that's frustrating. Maybe if we're lucky, the 4th item will be in the attic, and then we just can bum rush the rest of it. Whoops. Nice bonk. That's the right pixel! Alright. Hey, it's exactly what I predicted. That's rare. Okay, so we're just gonna immediately take this out, because we're not even gonna have to do anything other than grab the maiden in the basement. What a weird layout of items in Thieves Town. I don't know if I've seen that in a long time, if ever. Whoop. Get out of my way. There we go. Ho ho ho. Laughing at that pun. Goodbye. Do I dip into Skullwoods? I probably should. These sound had complete garbage, but I also think that I just want to... No, let's not. I want to head towards Hype Cave. I think that that's the better play. I got way more things than I got to get to Pod. I'm going to do Skullwoods later. The Fire Rod is more than likely elsewhere. So let's check Skullwoods later on. Because we can get back there pretty quick anyway. Well, we don't have to worry about medallions in this seed. That's for sure. So I guess that's a good thing. I mean, that's good because we know we're not going to have any obstacle opening up Mire or Turtle Rock once we get the rest of the requirements. That's we don't need the money. I'm just grabbing the heart. Alright, let's talk to Stumpy, and then we have Hype Cave to do. Oh, and you know what? We're going to check Vamos tablet while we're down there, too. Oh, hey, Stumpy. Shit. Do I... We're right here. The question was, do I do the Smith chain? And I think the answer is just yes. We're right here. We're going to head down there anyway to check Vamos. We might as well just knock it out. This does open up the Mire area for me, but I don't have Samaria. Okay, I was about to say this controller is a little bit more forgiving when it comes to the simultaneous button presses, but then I struggled on that one, so who knows. Just bombs. Alright, well, let's grab this. We'll turn this in, check Vamos tablet, and then go to Hype Cave. And then we'll go to Pod. Alright. Alright, let's see what this guy's got for me. Garbage! Well, so that didn't amount to anything, but it's over. Also garbage. Okay. So that's good because we could go right back to Skull Woods later and beat that. And so I'm glad that I had enough discipline not to go up there because it certainly wasn't going to be beatable. But now it is. So pod is the next answer. All right. So 5 items in here. I'm really hoping to find Samaria and maybe... Well, Ice Rod's going to be the big question mark because that is what I don't want to have the Ice Rod hot at the Ice Rod hunt at the end of the seed for go mode. That always just feels bad. So I really wouldn't mind seeing it pop up early. But Samaria is really the biggest thing I need because that opens up doing Mire. So if I had my wish list of things, Samaria is probably number 1. Man, this... Come on. There we go. Correct it. That wasn't on my wish list, but it happened. I mean, I will say I'm also not going to be upset if I find another sword upgrade or silvers or something, but Samaria is the biggest thing to progress. And Ice Rod would also be big. Alright, so we've only gotten 1 item out of here so far, I think. Yeah, because key. Okay, so 1 item. Gross. I mean, they're in here somewhere, but it's kind of hoping for something else. Okay. Wow. Alright, pretty much everything's got to be in the maze at this point. With 3 keys... Okay, if that's a key, then that means there's something in the vanilla big key chest. So we'll have to go back and check that after we're done doing this. $50. That's item 2. Item 3. Holy crap. You know what we're going to do? Let's go right to the boss. If the 5th item's there, we're done. If it's not on Helma, then we'll come back and open this chest. It's going to be a slight time saver. If the item's on Helma. If it's not, we would have had to do it either way. The only way it's not a time saver is if it's Samaria. Which would be kind of funny at that point. Okay. Let's get some more coffee while we're waiting here. Minor coffee break. Get out of here. That was not the greatest of turtle rooms. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so we gotta get the last item. Okay, so let's get our bombs out. That was lucky. Alright, and what is the last item? Heart container. Alright, so next we're going to dash our way over and check Pyramid and Catfish. We can do the Zora checks. Well, we can't really do anything other than pay Zora. But I guess we just do it. And then we can head to Skullwoods. Dude, get out of here. All these unnecessary hits. Perfect aim, Hinox. Okay, we don't need those. What we're gonna do? Let's buy a couple potions while we're here. This will just take 2 seconds out of my day. Say, I think I had 2 empty bottles, so we can just do that, and we're gonna feel pretty good. Alright. And what is our verdict? Nothing good. Okay. Alright. Nothing on the ledge. Did I do this already? I swear to God. Did I do this already? I'm having moments that I think I did this already. I think I did, didn't I? I totally did. Wow, that's how you know I'm having a great day. Oh, that's amazingly funny. I all of a sudden just in my head was like, wait a minute. I feel like I saw this, and I feel like I'm remembering running through here recently. That's stupid. All right, let's do Skullwoods. Luckily, that's not a huge time sink because I wanted to check catfish anyway, so that could have been a lot worse. Excuse me. Alright, I don't feel like messing with these guys, so let's do this. Of course he's guarding. Okay. I'll do this so I can get the small magic. Every little bit helps right now. I didn't really need that, I guess. Okay. I think I want to do this again. It's probably stupid, but I can light up most of these torches with the lamp. That'll save me a little magic. Alright, so I have a few fire rod shots, but then I can always just blast them with the hammer and my sword. This shouldn't be too bad. I got bottles, too, if I really need to potion up or not. Okay, so that's done. Ugh, these spikes. Can you... There we go. That wasn't bad. Alright, good to have that. Then we can check the item back here, and then maybe we'll read pad just to see. Mainly because Ped could be trolling. Ped could have something important on it, so it would be good just to eliminate it. Okay, good. Alright, let's get this item back here, and then we'll look for the other... We still have two. But now we could fully clear the front, because we have the big key. Okay. So, 2 items in the front. Let's go. So the question is, after this, do I look at the mire area, even though I don't have Samaria, but it's quicker to get to? Or do I consider doing Dark Death Mountain and hoping that I strike gold there? But if there's nothing up there, then that's just a giant waste of time as well. Alright, that's item 1. I don't think that's high enough. It is, immediately. Okay. Perfect. We have an ice rod. Alright, that's our 2 items. We're out. So that still gives me the question of where do I go. I think I'm going to just look... Let's look at the mire area, because we have 3 items we could check before we even go in the dungeon, and they're pretty quick. And if Samaria's just, like, hanging out outside, then we basically could just start to clear these out. Okay, and we don't really care what that is, because we have all of them, so it's fine. Because I'm very, very hesitant about going into Mire without Samaria. It seems like a giant waste of time to me, even though it could be in there. I have other things I could check. Though the interesting part is, the only pendant dungeon check I could do that's logical is beating Lammo, because I don't have flippers. So that's kind of nice, because I don't want to waste my time doing that. So let's do the Dark Death Mountain checks. I mean, this might be bad, but... There is a lot of stuff up here. It's like, what, 6 things? And I also technically could do Spike Cave. Everyone's favorite. And then honestly, if it's up here, I might as well just do Turtle Rock. I mean, I'm already in the area. All right, Vamos it is. Excuse me? No. That is honestly like the last thing I wanted to see. Alright, that I'm happy with. Okay. Ugh. Well, that's going to make me do the mired dip before I consider going into any pendant dungeon for sure. But we're also going to do this first. Okay. Well, I guess we go back to Mire and then see if we could figure out where this seed wants us to go. I'm probably going to do Mire, and then if the answer's not there, probably Swamp is the biggest density, so that would make the most sense. I might just finish Lamo real quick, too. Alright, let's see what opens this, because we never did look. Oh, you jerk. Okay, bird. Yeah, it's vanilla. Ah. It would be really incredible if we get lucky in here, but I am not anticipating the luck. Alright, that's already one of the two items. And of course, it's a Godmire. It's not how I wanted that one to work. Okay, can you just die, please? Alright. We should have enough to do these 4. We do. Okay. Alright, we're gonna check cutscene even though this sucks. Get out of here. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Alright, 2 more checks that we could do in this dungeon, and then we are Samaria locked out of here. And we will have to look around until we find Samaria. Out here. Oh, 3 more checks. Sorry, I forgot about this one. Yeah, let's do this. I do have powder, and I never went back to Magic Bat, too. I should probably at least consider that. Maybe after I do Landmo, if it's not here. We can just do a quick run for that. Alright, well, either this is it, or the last item is on... Okay, so the last item is on Vitreous. So it's not Samaria. So I was right about not wanting to do that. That was bad. Okay. Whatever. So killing Landmo gets us the last item in Desert. It's not amazing, but if it does give us something helpful, then that's good. Let's see if you have anything good. No. Okay. We'll just grab it, but it doesn't do anything. Well, it will give me a magic refill. I guess that's good. So I'm going to check Magic Bat, and then we're going to go to Swamp. That's probably the next best move. If it's an Ice Palace again, I think it's Ice Palace 2 seeds in a row. If it's a 3rd seed in a row, then something's gotta get checked. Yeah, it certainly wasn't it. Alright, I'm hoping I'm choosing right. But density-wise, this is 6 plus 1, so really it's 7 with the green pendant versus 3 in ice. This is the correct play all day when it comes to odds. It just might not be the right answer, but we don't know. So we have to kind of... We just have to try it. I mean, it's kind of where we're at with it. Okay, that guy sucks. So I will defend this decision all day long because it is technically correct. Perfect. Alright. I guess that couldn't have been much quicker, huh? Again, who the hell is going to go in there before you do the Mire dip? I'm glad it was early. Excuse me. The true boss, the stairs. Alright, let's get this stupid cane out. So we did have to go up on Death Mountain, though, in order to get this, because we had to have the flippers. That was required. Man, interesting. So I guess I did make some decent plays doing this. I mean, I am go mode sub 130, and all we have to do is beat Turtle Rock after we finish this part. I just realized I don't have a single shield. It's kind of funny. And we are getting an item. Wouldn't it be funny if silvers were just sitting on Vitreous? I mean, I would take it. Everyone will get them, but that's fine. Alright. So we can do cape strats with Vidi. That's cool with me. Alright. Whatever. My controller is still something I'm getting used to. I like the dash strats, but sometimes I just like the, abuse the, glitch where you could just swipe your sword forever better. Alright. There's also the possibility that silvers could be inside Pyramid Fairy, and I'm not going to go for those, so that's fine. Just not going to bother. There we go. It's like, where is my hook shot? Get out of my way. I at least opened Turok, right? I don't remember. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I opened it, but then obviously I couldn't do anything, so. Get out of my way. I almost blocked myself. Yeah, I opened it. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Hopefully the key logic will let us skip Laser Bridge, because I really don't feel like dealing with that shit. At least we have Tempered Sword. Okay. The hell's that? I, like, walked off the platform? Okay. My first shield! Holy crap, they exist! That's funny. Watch them, like, all be in here. Game. Game! What the f... Dude. It's like... I stop too short, and then if I hit the button, it just keeps on walking right off the platform. There's some slight latency. I'm pretty sure it's my computer, which is just probably really shitty with Bluetooth, and of course I'm just missing everything like a hell. Fucking. Alright. Oh, good. Okay. That's why I actually killed them right there, because I was like, give me magic. Holy shit, these guys are guarding. I didn't push the block. This is such bad execution. Okay, good. So we can steal the key, though. We will probably get the big chest just because if it is another small key, that's probably the one we need to skip Laser Bridge. So let's do that. Alright, so hopefully it's in Crystal Roller Room. No, but the silvers are. I'm not upset about that. But we have to do Laser Bridge, which isn't too bad, but it's just a little annoying. Okay. Let's get our magic refill over here. And a few hearts. Okay, we might do a quick tap of the cape this time. Let's see. Couldn't stop the dash. Okay. And we're gonna hope. Not there. Okay. I'm not interested in opening up those. And then we can get powder out to just do a quick refill off this. And okay. Okay. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on here? This is the worst Trinex fight I've ever had in my life. God. Okay. Can you please just get in a better position for me? Okay. Wow. That was horrible. Alright. Let's just get this out real quick. Actually, I should probably have the hammer out. That was disgusting. Very, very, very bad. But it's over. And now we can go to GT. Alright. Well, screw that noise, huh? I was just not in good position. I think I was having more issues controller-wise. And I wasn't compensating for it. And then he just moved and dodged my ice rod shots, and that was really annoying. I just was off rhythm from the very beginning, and I couldn't get back on. And he demolished me. But that's why I was like, at first I was like, Do I pop the potion or do I just die? But if I died, I would have to go all the way back up the big chest. So I'm just like, no, let's just get this over with. All right. Where's our big key? Not there. What is that? See, I have to figure out why, and maybe it's just a latency thing. I'll hit a direction, and it walks for a while after that. Alright, perfect. I do think it's good. I think my PC has shitty Bluetooth. I really do. And this is like the only thing that's hooked up to it, which is wild because like it just doesn't work well. But that's fine. This thing's old enough where I might consider investing into something new at some point soon. Okay. That's good. And one more. We might check stuff on the way up just because whatever. If we find butter, cool. If not, I don't care. But there's really nothing else besides butter that would help us at this point. Unless there's like a free bottle of blue goo, then sure. I mean, that's nice, but... Or even just a couple of heart containers. I don't even know what's left in the pool. Or half magic. I guess I would not say no to that either. Get out of here. Cool. That was very bad. Yeah, let's just take all the hits. Okay, that was better. Good. Okay. We don't need the key. Of course, those were garbage. Alright. Play nice. He played nice. Alright. Nothing up here is going to help. And that's fine. We are more than equipped to handle the last two battles here. Wow. Okay, this is at least a little bit better. I don't even know how many I got on him, though. Come on. That's definitely a 2. Cool. Must have been 2 at some point on there. Alright, let's get this fight over with. We'll have a decent time by the time we're done. Then we could do a little comparisons and wrap up for today. Okay, let's do this. That was good. Thank you for the superb positioning. Yep. If that works for me. Sweet. G freaking G. All right. Well, we made it. So real time of 146.33. That'll probably roll down to 145-ish. Let's see where we are in terms of ranking with everyone else on this one. All right, so let's see. Wow, someone got it in 116. That's fucking amazing. Jesus Christ. They did everything right order and very fast. That's amazing. Someone else got a 132, so that's cool. 147, so I'll eke out that one. That's pretty nice. 130. I had a feel this one felt pretty fast. And there's a couple things they could have done a little bit better, but overall, I don't think it was that bad. 128, 222. Okay, this is probably slightly interesting. What the hell was in Hera Basement? They said they skipped Hera Basement. I don't remember that being anything important, but who knows. 146, so I should squeak out ahead of that. 145. That one was going to be close. Oh, it's their first sub 2. That's really awesome. Congrats to that runner. 141. That one will beat me. Let's see who else on here. 209. Okay, so I'm gonna be middle of the road for this one. 134, 147, 153, 143, 132, 243, 333, 138. That's really good. Yeah, so I'll be kind of middle of the road, maybe slightly better than middle of the road if you look at average times, just because a few newer runners took a little bit more than a couple hours to knock this one out. All right, well, that's cool. I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm gonna get that stuff taken care of and recorded and all that kind of stuff in a couple minutes. So, thank you for hanging out and such. I might be back on doing some other stuff tomorrow because I'm gonna be kind of home all day, so we'll see how I feel. We'll kind of go from there. Have a good rest of your day, and thanks for hanging out. See ya!